I've been waiting to see this trailer all day, and now I finally have some time to sit back and check it out. This movie, Bullet Train, which I believe is coming out in July or something like that, was on my top 10 most anticipated movies for 2020. And that was primarily because when I read the premise of it, it seemed really interesting to me. It's basically about these different various hitmen. That sounds really weird to say it. Anyway, whatever. These assassins are, I don't know, for whatever reason, that just sounded weird to me. These assassins are on this train, the bullet train. Well, it takes place in Japan in the book. I read the book not long ago, or listened to the book when I found out about the movie. And they all are there, and somehow the reason they're there, it's all connected. And so obviously they have taken some liberties. I know this going into the trailer that they have taken liberties with gender and race, because the book takes place in Japan and pretty much everybody here is, I think the entire cast, almost the entire cast at least, they're not Japanese. And also they have changed the gender on at least one or two of the characters that I know of. I'm not a fan of those sorts of things at all. And so that kind of, gets in my craw a bit. I really wish that this was actually something that was coming straight from Japan, as close to the source material as possible. But, it is what it is. And so I'm just curious to see how good this is going to be. If it's going to be a fairly faithful adaptation, or if they're going to change things up and all of that. So anyway, let's go ahead and just jump right into the trailer. I was surprised that the official trailer came out as so soon after a teaser that was just released. I decided I wasn't going to see the teaser. I wasn't going to watch anything until an actual trailer came. And then I was informed that a trailer was available. So let's check it out. Here we go. Definitely some changes. Oh, okay.
There's a gun on.
Run. It's the quiet car. Gotta use your small inside voice in here, son.
There's a gun.
There's some bit of comedy in the book.
Talk to me.
I am ready. You are getting the new and improved me. Because if you put peace out in the world, you get peace back.
I think you might be forgetting what you do for a living. Take the gun.
Every job I do, somebody dies. I'm not that guy anymore.
Some conflicts require a gun.
Hey, this is nice. Okay, what am I snatching and or grabbing?
A briefcase. You said you wanted simple for your first job back. Doesn't get simpler.
Oh yeah, I know who that character is, yeah.
You stab me?
Oh my gosh.
We'll ruin your life the way you ruin mine.
Dude, I don't even know you.
Yes, he does. The book he
Something
does.
simple about this job.
Something else going on here.
Yeah, I'm not the only one on this train looking for this case.
Evan, where's the briefcase?
Oh, it's that shit.
No,
It was just it.
they've been changed too.
We are right on schedule.
Everything that's ever happened to you
This is gonna sting, bitch!
has led you here. Fate.
That's a shit deal.
Oh, no, thank you.
You know what? Do you have anything sparkling? That's the one. Thank you. Domo arigato. You sure you want to talk this out?
Not particularly, no.
Okay.
Exclusively in movie theaters.
Okay. This looks like fun. I do notice that there have been some changes to it, not counting the stuff that I already mentioned. Now, having not seen the movie yet, I'm curious to find out if the character of Brad Pitt, gosh, I can't remember his character's name. It was some Japanese name, but his character basically had he had bad luck all the time. Jobs always went wrong for him. And it was just, he had the worst luck in the world. And so I'm curious, but also he was also a very effective assassin too, hitman. And at the same time, not at the same time, no. What I meant to say was, I can't quite tell from the trailer that that's how his character is going to be. I mean, he did say every time I'm on a job, somebody dies, I'm not that person anymore. But that doesn't necessarily equal bad luck all the time, right? So I'm not sure if they're going to change that about him. I really hope that they don't, because in the book, that was one of the more frustrating parts about this story. But it was funny at the same. It was funny, but it was frustrating because it's like, dang, this guy, everything goes wrong for him. And so you're just like wondering what's going to happen. Now, the girl who was sitting reading a book, and then it showed her later with a gun, she's been gender swapped. In the book, she was a kid. She was a teenage boy. And, well, I hated that character so bad because they were just vile. And maybe it's a good thing that they changed her to a girl. They changed him to a girl because now we have a very vile girl in here. I like when they show that women can be equally as awful as men. I do appreciate that in certain movies, they're not always presented, like movies like this, they're not necessarily always presented as being sweet and they can do no wrong and they're just pure and they're angelic and, whatever. And like the Uncharted, I almost said Departed, what the heck? The Uncharted movie, one of the main villains in there was a female, and she was just vicious and awful. And she got her butt kicked. And I appreciated that they showed that sort of thing happening, that they didn't treat them special because they're a woman. And in the book, there is, well, you've already seen some hints of this, okay? You've seen it in the trailer, so that's not necessarily a spoiler. But in the book, there is a female hitman. And she wasn't necessarily treated with kid gloves either in the book, which was something that, because I remember when it came to this part, and I was like, oh my gosh, is she going to get the upper hand because he doesn't want to hurt a woman? No, it didn't end up that way. I mean, she wasn't treated gentle just because she was a woman. These people are assassins, professional assassins, and they don't necessarily take into account the fact that, oh, this is a woman, I need to, be gentle. No. So anyway, it's been a little bit since I read the book. I think or listened to the book. I wanted to listen to it well in advance of the movie because I didn't want to go in there with it so fresh in my mind that I would start to think about all the things that weren't in there that should be in there. I did notice some stuff that didn't happen in the book, like the scene with Brad Pitt hanging on the outside of the train. That didn't happen in the book. Scenes that happen outside the train, those in the book were primarily flashback scenes. So I don't know if that's how they're going to be shown in here or if the stuff outside the train. Well, I know at least one where they were handing off the briefcase. That's definitely a flashback scene, or maybe a scene they show before everybody gets on the train. But in the book, the whole story takes place on the train. It starts off on the train. The bulk of the action takes place on the train with all these different characters. And I enjoyed the book. I like how it ended up. I like the little twist that happens at the end of the book with some characters that kind of surprises you. I mean, surprises you a bit because you weren't necessarily expecting it. And I felt like it was very cleverly written. So I'm looking forward to seeing the movie adaptation of this, and I hope they do a good job of it. I hope they've got that same twist in it that happened in the book. I'm not sure some of the characters that they showed. I wasn't exactly sure who they were supposed to be. I think I know who they all are, but some of the characters involving this twist I was referring to, I didn't see them, so I don't know if they're going to be in here. I hope they will be. I guess we'll see. But yeah, I enjoyed the trailer. It was fun. It went much more quickly than I expected. To get to this point, it's more than 2.5 minutes long, and I was entertained the entire time. Now, the title of this book was originally named Maria Beetle or something like that. And that's actually the character played by Sandra Bullock. You don't see her face in here, but she's the woman who's talking to Brad Pitt. She's basically like his, not handler, but like the person who sort of directs him on the different jobs that he has to take. And so they're in communication a lot throughout the course of the story. I do not know why the book was named Maria Beetle. Why? I don't know why it was named after. I'm pretty sure that's the name of it. Something. It's her name, and I don't know why he named it after her. Because while she is in the book, you know, because she's one of the, you know, characters that you are exposed to often, she's not like, she doesn't play this hugely pivotal role. So I don't understand, unless there was something I missed when I was listening to the book, but I don't know. Anyway, okay, well, this was an exciting trailer, good trailer. I like the humor in it, and I'm hoping that the movie is just as entertaining as the trailer was. I guess we'll see. I will definitely be going to see this on the big screen. So, all right, well, that was fun. Nice end to the day. So I'm going to wrap this up now and see you guys later. Bye.